Alright guys, back to another episode of Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. Or whatever the other way around. But anyway, unfortunately, whatever at hand is that we figure out who the culprit is, that it was a setup. But unfortunately, Ernest Amano decided to make sure to deny access towards the haunted house, which was crucial evidence, a place of evidence that we cannot go to. So, if I can't get permission to investigate the crime scene, then the truth will be lost. Hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it! Okay. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you doing spacing out? Have you forgotten there's only one thing you should do at a time like this? And what is that? When the people are in a bind, the hero of justice appears to save the day. Are you telling me we should sneak into the premises? Look, you just leave it to me, for I am K-Faraday, the second of the great Yatagarasu. But I thought you were a thief, not a hero. The Yatagarasu is noble and is always a thief of justice. That's... of course. If we have enough info, I can recreate the inside of the haunted house with this. Plus, if we factor in everyone's testimony, you can recreate exactly what happened when I dropped off the ransom money. We may be able to figure it out some new info through this. I guess it's worth a try. Oh damn, we can recreate the crime scene. Hell yeah. Agent Lang. So you want me to use your little toy? Be my guest. Okay, hang on. You're about to witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood. Detective Gumshoe, is there a copy of the haunted house's blueprints among the police's reference documents? Oh, yes, sir. We just got it in case we needed it for the kidnapping case. I like how they're just standing there because they're not worried. Alright, I'll input the haunted house data then. Oh, what is this? Where are we? It's just like we're inside the haunted house. Even if we can't inspect the real location itself, the path to the truth slumbers here. If I can successfully navigate my way using logic, I'll ultimately arrive at the truth. Now then, I believe I'm ready to investigate the crime scene. Okay, what should I recreate first? You haven't figured it out yet? Maybe I have, but maybe I haven't. Well, I'm going to make you do all the hard work. Huh. Very well then. I'd like to inspect the moment in which I was ambushed by my abductor. The two of them were definitely in this place at that time. If I can verify, they may provide me with a new lead. I had just come out in the hallway after leaving the money inside the dining room. At that time, I saw a badger slumped over on the floor at the end of the hall. What was a badger doing all the way down there? I also thought it was very strange. However, I thought maybe it was simply a mannequin that was set there for the atmosphere. Do you know which badger it was? No, it was too dark to tell. All I saw was its silhouette. In that case, I'll probably just program a badger silhouette in for now. Okay, programming complete. Yeah, okay. Then I started walking towards the exit. For some reason, it was faster than me. And that's when you were struck from behind, right? Yes. But that's very odd. The hallway is a dead end, and where did your assailant come from? There's only one location I can think of. I believe my assailant was lying in wait. Oh no. Fuck. This is bad. I'm gonna run out of HP at this rate. Here?
Take that!
What are you thinking, Mr. Edgeworth? That's a terrible hiding spot. You'd have to be a real ninja to get away with hiding there. That's not exactly the nuance I was trying to convey. Fuck! We are gonna run out of HP at this rate if I don't fucking try. Okay. Could he be hidden? Yeah, I believe. Okay, could he be hidden here?
Take that!
That doll I saw wasn't really a doll, but it was in fact the costume kidnapper. Oh, so he used the costume as the perfect camouflage to blend in with the rest of the house. Precisely. He waited until I made out the drop-off and was about to leave. And then, just as he saw me take a step towards the exit, he stood and launched his attack. I can think of no better hiding place than this. Hey, not bad. I'm beginning to think you should steal this tactic for myself. Just don't use it to do anything criminal, okay? Well, Lance? What are you asking me for? As one of the kidnappers, I figured I should give you the chance to confess first. I was one of the kidnappers, but I don't know anything. I did come up with the haunted house, but I never set foot inside. I left Oliver in charge of picking up the ransom money. He didn't set foot inside? Is he telling the truth? Or is this another lie? Alright then, you're claiming that it was Mr. Deacon who assaulted me. Yes, I'm sure it was him. Okay, putting new info. Inputting new info now. Mr. Deacon was the Bad Badger, right? Since the Bad Badger has a gun attached to his right hand, I'll have to change it so the weapon is in his left hand. This is like extraterrestrial advanced crime scene solving. Now to verify the facts of this recreation. Okay. It's a replica of myself. You were totally oblivious to what was behind you, huh? Yes, I suppose I'm to blame for what happened to me. It was incredibly dark, which is all the more reason I should have been more alert. I vowed to never be caught by that surprise again. So I've noticed anything worthwhile. I have no obligation to talk with you. Well, I'm fine with just a little thief and just solving this case. That toy, it's very well made. Haha, it's because of the heart of the noble thief Yatagarasu. Okay, that may be not something you want to advertise to everyone. Shoshina, what exactly is the source of this extra-dimensional like space? I believe it is nothing more than a projection from that girl's soul. So it's all an illusion, right? Yes. Hey, don't treat this some sort of like some silly light show. Okay. Thanks for letting us use little thief. Langzi says, reject not those who seek the truth. So keep in mind, I'm not doing it for you, I'm doing this for the truth. Don't worry, I understand. We may have different methods, but our wish is the same. I can't believe what I'm seeing, sir. That space I'm standing in, it's like some sort of crazy dream. Except that this isn't a dream. This is something K's gadget. No, wait, this is exactly like a dream, sir. I've never been so impressed, like it's a miracle. Someone sure is easily impressed. I'm so glad you like it. Oh, so this is a product of your gadget? Now I wish I had one too. Well, once this is over, I'll let you play with it for a bit if you want. You'll do that for me, pal? Thanks. Alright, let's wrap this case up already. It's times like these that I wonder if they understand the seriousness of this damn situation. For fuck's sakes, guys. I don't know what's going on here, but okay. You can lie all you want, but it'll be all for naught, Lance. As soon as I expose the truth, you will be placed under arrest. How could you do this after all that my dad has done for you? What your father has done for me is unrelated to the charges you face now. Unbelievable. You know, you sound kind of like a bully right now, Mr. Edgeworth. If I'm not serious about this, he will never understand the true gravity of his crime. I will not allow him to remain a child forever. Haha, now you sound like a dad, Miles, my boy, what is the meaning of all this? You plan to pay me back for all I've done for you with the conviction of my son. I am not forgotten my debt to you. However, your son's crimes are a separate matter. Further, I can't ignore the truth when it's right before me. You will regret this, I promise you that. No matter the outcome, I never regret the choices I make. Miss Pops, by my hand, I will prove your innocence to the murder of Mr. Deacon. Therefore, please don't fret. It will soon be over. Do you not trust me? That is...
Your face is very beet red, Miss Pops.
No. I can't. I have Lance.
Lolly, don't tell me you like that guy more than me.
That's... Oh, why am I so pathetic? I'm easily so swayed by a single glance. Oh my god, glazing! Oh no, the Riz that Edgeworth had.
What exactly is she going on about?
I think you have another guilty person on your hands, Mr. Edgeworth. Or you just have a ton of Riz.
You didn't recreate the weapon.
Well, I can't exactly recreate something I know nothing about. So tell me, what were you hit with?
The attack came from behind, so I have no idea. But I doubt it was from someone's bare hands.
Okay. Where were you hit then?
I was hit on the right side of my head, just above my temple. There was a bit of blood, but it wasn't anything too serious.
Ouch, that sounds very painful.
Why are you smirking like that when you say it, though?
It's just your imagination. Now let's see. I wonder if there's anything in the hallway that could have been used as a weapon. There's something the culprit could have used to hit you with. Sword.
Take that!
I have it. There was indeed one such object lying there in this hallway. A prop sword.
Are you talking about this thing here?
Yes, although we did find it at the kidnapper's hideout. Wait, yes! It's a possibility that the culprit took it with him after using it on me.
To leave no evidence behind, right?
Correct. It may be worth a more thorough examination yet.
So what tests you want to run on this all? Test with luminol.
The culprit was wearing a costume at the time, so a fingerprints analysis is useless, true? Let's run a luminol test. It's possible that some of my blood was found on to this. Agent Lang, may I ask for your cooperation in this matter?
Like I have a choice. Shinna, call the lab. Whatever. Understood.
Except for a dab on the left side, it would appear that the blade is spotless.
So it must have been the left side the props are. They hit you then, right? Right temple with this. Okay, I'll update recreation with new piece of info. Luminol sword, huh?
It's me. I have to say it's rather embarrassing to see myself like this. I can't believe I actually got caught, by the way.
So what are you thinking about at the time?
I don't recall, but I guess I was thinking about the kidnapping. You know?
Really? Because I don't think so at all. Your face practically screams, I'm about to be conked over the head, hee hee.
If I hadn't known that at the time, do you think I would have let myself be hit?
You know the Bad Badger's pretty bad looking when you see him up close.
Well, what do you expect from a character named the Bad Badger?
And those sunglasses, wearing them in the dark makes him seem extra bad.
Now I'm lost. Which meaning of the badge does she really mean?
My concern is definitely... In the next instance, this badger will swing his left arm, complete with weapon in hand.
Yes, to club me with the left side of the prop sword.
Shall I recreate the moment of impact? I want to see the pain expression on your face.
It's just fine the way it is. Wait, maybe not. Maybe it's just my imagination or something is not quite right?
Something's not quite right. I think we're gonna have to figure that out, do we? Okay. I think we have to deduce what the sword... He's supposed to have a gun, no? Oh, he does have the gun. It's right here. Yeah, he could technically use the gun, no? Maybe it's this one now.
Eureka!
There we go. This here contradicts this piece of evidence. You know, I think you're overthinking it just a bit.
Ugh. Maybe I wasn't thorough enough in my explanation.
Ah, fuck me. Fuck me. I think I fucked up. I'm running out of HP, which is also the dumb part, too. I think I might have to, like... It could be the sword. Could be the sword. Okay, I'm gonna deduce. They mentioned there was, like, a bad badger head. No? I think it's the gun, no? It has to be the gun. He could have used the gun, no?
Eureka!
Oh, come on. Fucking A, I'm reloading! Reload! Again. I know I'm right about something. Fuck me. Fuck, the sword could be something wrong. Wait a second. The specific part of the sword. No. Why is he holding it like that? Wait, why the fuck is he holding it like that? Could that be wrong? Alright, I'm gonna present it then.
Eureka!
Finally, I found a clear contradiction about the facts of this sword. Except for a bit on the left side, this drop sword is absolutely spotless. However, the culprit had used his left hand. The blood would have been on the opposite side. The opposite side, huh? If the culprit held the sword in his left hand, then the sword's right side would have been hit. I see, but the blood was on the left side of the sword, right? Which means that he used his right hand to hit you. Exactly, this prop sword would have a large handguard attached to the hilt. It would be impossible to hold it with two hands while wearing a costume with such big hands. Therefore, it couldn't have been the left hand or the both hands. It must have been the right. I'll change the data to reflect that right-handed swing. Not yet, Kay. There's no sense in changing anything just yet. If you change the parameters to the right hand, it only create a new contradiction. Then the prop sword being the culprit's right hand would be conflict with what? The missing model gun, no?
Take that!
The bad badger already holds a gun in its right hand, so he can't hold a sword in addition. Hey, that's right. Then what now? If it wasn't in his left hand, or his right hand, it means that one who struck me could have not been the bad badger. Are you paying attention, Lance? He's sweating. Mr. Deacon could have not been the one who struck me, which leaves you only as our prime suspect. Fine, it was me, I hit you. It appeared that you lied to me yet again, let's see how quickly they catch up to you, Lance. Wait, isn't Lance just left-handed? Ah, yes, but that's what makes this deception all the more interesting. He used his right hand to make it look like Mr. Deacon had been the one to strike me. For you see, firing a gun with one's dominant hand is very difficult. But that level of dexterity isn't required to swing a prop sword. Ugh. Damn, that's smart. Okay, please import this new data. The one who hit me from behind was Lance. Or should I say the proto-badger? You got it. Here I go. The proto-badger all along. Yeah, I remember those eyes. Now we have a faithful recreation of the situation around the attack on me. Alright, now we have all to do is examine this new recreation and... Huh? And what exactly is so funny, Agent Lang?
That amusing little gadget, it sure quacks a punch, right, Shinna?
Yes, it was all I could do to hold my laughter in. Hey, don't make fun of my little thief, you mean old werewolf. He and Mr. Edgeworth bring out the best in each other.
You had your little fun, but now it's my turn. I've sat quietly by listening. But the crude conclusions you two keep spewing don't whet this whoop's appetite. Huh? There's no guarantee that your toy will always show the real situation at any given time. All it displays is whatever information you put in there, right?
Well, when you put it that way...
Your suppositions are wrong. It's not your fault, so I'm going to let you in on this. There is a trick to this haunted house. Now, what may that be exactly? A trick beyond your tiny imaginations can produce. Shinna!
Here you are.
Now then, what you miss, girlie, is written right here in this pamphlet. The 7 wonders of the haunted house, the disappearing badger.
Disappearing badger? Huh? Wait, what is this?
I'd say someone around here is fond of theatrics. As you can see, they set a doll down at the end of this hallway for that purpose. Basically, the blue badger you saw was just a stupid doll.
Stupid doll? What's he talking about?
How could this be?
The fuck? Let me see. 7 wonders. The disappearing badger. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. Oh my god, this is how it's gonna contradict itself, isn't it? Fucking A.
Guess that throws your whole theory about being your attacker right out the window.
But that can't be right. Maybe the culprit hid the doll somewhere, and then he laid down and pretended to be it instead.
If the criminal couldn't hide himself in the hallway, how can he hide a giant doll? Do you get it now? Thanks to your presumptions. Your logic started off very weak and led you to completely wrong at conclusion. Gah. Now get off your high horse.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay, I wonder if you could please input the new info for me. You don't know when to quit, do you? I can't quit not until I declare that I found the truth. Agent Lang, for the additional information you have my thanks. There you go again. Well, see if I care.
Oh, okay, I'm updating the recreation now. That looks really weird. Look at how it changes from the blue badger into the proto badger all of a sudden.
If the slumped over badger was just a doll, then where was my attacker hiding?
Well, that's what we're here to find out, right? So come on, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go.
Yes, let's. This recreation can't be right, which means there must be a contradiction somewhere.
And that's what we're gonna find out, huh?
It's the proto-badger who struck me. I suppose I should really say that it is Lance.
Oh, are you going to get him back?
I need not resort to violence when the lawsuit I plan to bring to court will suffice.
Really? Because I will have totally decked him right back. If someone steals from me, I steal something from them if I get hit. And I hit them back. And if I get paid, I return the money. That's the secret of how a great thief works.
Her third statement doesn't seem much to benefit her survival at all.
When you take a look around, it feels like more of a house of mirrors.
Indeed, who has ever heard this many mirrors inside of a haunted house before?
Well, at least we know that the real crime scene thanks to these mirror shards. Hey, wait, these shards are something different about them.
Oh?
The ones we found earlier are thicker than the shards from these mirrors on this wall. And look, there's some sort of design on the back, too.
The pieces from the costume are certainly different from the other mirrors. What does this mean? Could that be our pieces are not pieces of these mirror? It's probably the one in the hideout. Okay, how is Little Thief?
Totally fine in recreating the crime scene. All that's left is for more info. But you know, I can't believe I'm replicating a haunted house. And that we're talking about the fate of $1 million. Pretty exciting stuff.
I can't say I understand what is so exciting about recreating a crime scene. In any case, I believe it is very probable that the murder occurred at this place.
I mean, it's very exciting because I know that from like the Halaram Nightmare case from Raincode, so...
And if I can prove that, then we will finally arrive at the truth.
Yeah, so what are you waiting for? Let's get investigating. Something is completely off right now, no?
Pieces of a set of armor are piled in here.
Why do you think they almost have sets of armor inside haunted houses?
I suppose this interior design is meant to bring out a sense of abnormality.
Why do all your explanations have to be so hard to understand, Mr. Edgeworth? Now try explaining it again, but this time so that even a thief like me can get.
That may prove to be most difficult task.
This is where the Proto-Badger shows up in our recreation.
Yes, now the question is, where did he come from?
Yeah, but there's no place to hide in our current model.
There must be an inconsistency somewhere. This blue badger is just a doll for use in this haunted house.
I bet the one who killed this blue badger was the bad badger, right?
According to the Blue Badger Bible, it says that they are each other's worst enemy.
All because of an ally in justice and the other's a vile criminal with a gun?
Perhaps they were just destined to battle each other. Much like the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate.
Oh, that's a throwback. I think we have to do something. The problem is, we could literally lose if we don't do this right. Alright, let's do this. What can we deduce from this? I'm running out of depth. This is no way it's that one, right? Okay. If I had to say this correctly, if that's the fucking, the blue badger, wasn't the head left in the isolation room? Eureka!
This is in complete contradiction with this piece of evidence. Well, maybe it's not in complete contradiction.
Hold it, Mr. Edgeworth. Which is it? Is it a contradiction or not?
Sorry, I don't quite know. There is something wrong with this scene. That much I know for sure. Or it's just, maybe it's a trick, but no, that can't be it.
Fucking A. I'm reloading. Fucking A. I don't want to lose so much HP at this rate. This is already bad for me enough as it is, okay, guys? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna resave again. Maybe I'm thinking the wrong info. Wait, it's this thing. No, okay, that was pretty obvious. I'm stupid. This is in complete contradiction to my lack of awareness is something, guys. I'm so sorry.
Well, maybe it's not oh, come on. Oh, come on. Reload. What do you mean? Okay. Wait a second. Hold up a second. Why does that look different? Yeah, the side the belt is wrong. What the? Eureka! Hold on a second here. There's something wrong with this blue badger. The belt is wrong. Huh? Like what? The way that the belt is on him is opposite of how it should be. Did you make a mistake? No, that can't be. I inputted the image exactly it was in the pamphlet. So then why is the blue badger dressed up in reverse? What does this mean? The mirror... Nah. Is that it? The blue badger is in the pamphlet photos in reverse to the regular blue badger. But why? There must be some sort of explanation. Alright, I'm gonna save just in case, that what I connect might be, a loss of HP. Jeez. I lost so much HP from that last, episode, which is insane. They are connected. Okay, do you remember what you said earlier? What I said earlier about what? About how this building might as well have been a house of mirrors. A house of mirrors? Oh, that would explain the reverse or mirror image. No? Yes, this blue badger made me nothing more than a reflected image of the real one. Then what was the blue badger? You saw just a reflection? When I looked down at this hall, I thought it was perfectly straight. However, if there was a mirror, then it would actually form an L shape, right? That's a big of a stretch. We looked at a mirror? Precisely, I was deceived. The hallway was almost pitch black, and there was a beam in the way that obstructed my view of the other hallway. Wait, but why build this place like that? It sounds pretty pointless to me. Hey, this is just another attraction at amusement park. They are creating a mirror wall for this specific purpose. One I can point out to you. This is the reason they built a mirror wall. Is it this thing? The pamphlet is the reason why?
Take that!
As it's written in the pamphlet, the main draw of this attraction is the mystery of the disappearing badger.
You mean they built the mirror from that trick alone? But you said that you saw the badger, so it was definitely still there.
That was true at the time, however. Doing that allows someone to make the blue badger disappear in a flash.
They would they dim the lamps?
Do 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 do, dim the lamps. Do 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 do.
Move the mirror wall.
To remove a reflected image, simply move the mirror. First, the mirror was constructed, it would be moved. Could be moved. Then beyond where the mirror was, it was just an empty hallway that had to be created.
So when they wanted the people to see the blue badger, they would open the mirror.
And so when they wanted to hide, they just simply had to close it again.
Oh, like closing a space out and then opening it to create other space.
This explains why the other side of these fragments have a design on them.
Ah, but if the pattern is the same as the other walls in this hallway,
then it would explain the mirror is closed. It would blend in with the rest of the walls. And this is the mirror trick that this haunted house employs. And this also proves the existence of a hiding place for the culprit. They would hide here? Because they knew the layout of this hallway. Huh? How so? Think about it, Kay. There was a place that I was outside of my field of vision. Right here, no? Right here, no?
Take that!
Ah, fuck me. I'm not sure how you kept out of sight by standing there. Mean to say that even a great thief like yourself couldn't hide here? Here? Even the Yatagrasa has walls she can't overcome, you just know it. As I thought, I suppose it wasn't possible for a culprit either in that case. You already knew that, then why did you bring it up in the first place? Oops. Oops. Ugh, I need to rethink this. I'm running out of HP. Right here.
Take that!
There was a very large blind spot, one I could not see beyond. It was there. And my assailant hid on the other side of the movable mirror. And you wouldn't be able to see him. He didn't even need to do anything to the Blue Badger doll. Exactly, all he had to do was wait for me in the other side of the mirror. Wait, hold on, I just thought of something. Yes? Well, shouldn't the mirror all be broken right now in reality? Reality? What do you mean reality? Maybe they did it ahead of time? Since we have a few shards of it, we can probably assume it is. Yes, it most definitely is broken. The question is, when was it broken? And since we found these inside the victim's costume, that would mean that the victim was there when the mirror was broken. Wait, that sound. Leave the money and go, now. The sound I heard was most definitely the sound of a mirror breaking. Okay, I would like to input some new info. Huh, don't scare me like that. Sorry, but I need you to recreate something for me. Okay, sure, whatever you need, just... So what do you need anyway? If you can recreate this hallway before I enter the dining room. You got it. Heh. Wow, what a foldable wall. Now this is how I believe it was right before I entered the dining room. Although at the time I thought it was but a single straight hallway. And then I went inside. It was around then I heard the sound of a mirror shattering. You heard what? Then I believe it was then the mirror was broken. Okay, so when you stepped outside into the hallway again, the mirror wall should no longer exist. Okay, please recreate that. Alright, got it. And then the shards happen. Wait, but with the mirror gone, the culprit lost his hiding spot. So where did he go in this proto-badge suit, Mr. Edgeworth? That's very easy enough. With the mirror gone, he simply hid himself in the branch hallway. I think it should be about wraps it up. It looks like we finally solved everything. No, not yet. There's even a larger contradiction now it's reared its lead. Huh? Perhaps you did not notice, but this recreation contains a very troubling inconsistency. That means there was nothing there, no? That creates a big inconsistency if the mirror was broken. Okay, take a good look at the end of the hall. Oh, but there's no blue badger there, that's the problem. Exactly, the blue badger that I saw in reality is not here. This is the final point in the long chain of logic, the last remaining contradiction. So let me get this straight. When you came out of the dining room, you saw a badger, right? And that is precisely where the final contradiction lies. When something that shouldn't exist was there before me, who or what do you suppose it was? I believe this is the real identity of our mystery badger.
The bad badger head, no? Or the victim's costume. Yeah, the victim's costume.
Take that!
The badger I saw was in actuality the dead victim's body the whole time. Ugh. What? Nani? Agent Lang, the entirety of my complete logic is my final decisive piece of evidence. The murder happened in the hallway of the haunted house at the time of the drop-off. Oh, that's why the mirror shattered. Because it was already happened. And you can consider the moment I heard the mirror breaking to be the real time of death for Mr. Deacon. Yeah. So that's when the murder happened, when the mirror shattered. No! Maybe it was due to their fighting, or perhaps it was the life-shattering bullet. But no matter what the cause was, the hallway mirror was broken. You were in the house at that time, right? Are you telling me that you missed the sound of a gunshot?
Objection!
There was a variety of sound effects playing at the same time. All for theatrics, I assume. And the gunshot must have blended right in. Yeah. A mirror to hide the gunshot. Now, I'd like you to recall something for me. Who was it that was with the victim at the haunted house? Ugh. Lance. And who was the one who had the opportunity to rob the victim of his gun and use it on him? Ugh, not again! It was you, Lance Amano. He broke out of his handcuffs! I'm sorry. Game, set.
It's not like I had a choice. Oliver turned on me all of a sudden. He snapped and turned right violent right after I hung up with you. He shoved me to the ground and straddled me. I fought back as hard as I could and grabbed his gun and I shot him. The bullet must have went through his body and shattered the mirror. If I hadn't taken his gun and shot him first, I would have been the one you found. He's a hardened criminal and he escaped from jail. See, that's just justified self-defense. That was self-defense justified. My boy was only trying to protect himself.
That remains to be seen, but will have to be resolved in court. Agent Lang, I leave the rest to you. As if you were the one in charge around here. Guys, arrest these two and get them out of my sight.
Wait, I had nothing to do with the murder. I'm the only person you be seen arresting is Lance.
Damn, you already sold out your son, too.
Dad? No.
Rat jam. Rat. Sorry, but you're not slipping away that easy, Mr. Ernest Amano. You tampered with the evidence so you could cover for your own son. What a great dad you are, willing to risk it all, truly touching. And by the way, do you know why I'm really here?
And how could I possibly know the answers to such an asinine question?
You and me, I came all this way from across the sea just to see you, you know.
You came to see me?
What's that supposed to mean? I have a few things to ask you, Mr. Amano, about a case from 10 years ago. Case from 10 years ago. What is the name that you use here for that case? Shina! It's known as the KG-8 incident. KG-8 incident? The KG-8 incident? Oh, so you remember it. Good, then you recall that the trigger in that case was the Amano Group's scandal. Specifically, the charge of an internal smuggling ring. Smuggling? There's that word again. It's the one that Francesca mentioned. At time, the person that was arrested as the ringleader was Mr. Amano's very own secretary, Mr. Colin Devore. Father. Even though you pushed the crime onto your then secretary, Mr. Devore,
I always suspected you were involved in the smuggling ring, Mr. Amano. Mr. Devore was arrested in place of you, which is why when he broke out, you hid him from the police, right? You hid him in exchange for your silence and your little dirty secret.
No. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Please calm down. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about.
Pretend to be ignorant all you want. We're taking you down to the precinct anyway for a nice long chat.
Oh no! I am sweating uncontrollably fast.
Hold it. Who the heck was that? Huh? Wait a second. Wait, him? Wait, what? Take him down to precinct if you don't. And who the heck are you? I'm Jack Sportsman. I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case.
Oh, Jocks, thank goodness you're here.
Well, don't jerk me around. This is an Interpol case, so keep your paws off my damn suspect. Sorry, I can't comply. I just got the back end of a prosecutor's office. See, in this country, we prosecutors work with the police to bring cases to court. Is this like the first meeting? But the first case, wait, the order of the cases don't make any sense. So this is after the so the second case came first, and then the third case, then I don't know what's going on anymore. So if you please if you could please cooperate with me here, that'd be great. And how about a handshake to seal the deal? Sorry, but I hate prosecutors, the whole lot of you. Guys, arrest the two suspects.
Sir.
Oh, and I almost forgot. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth isn't. I'd like to thank you.
Thank me.
Yeah, for working so hard to fulfill my goal.
I do not like the sound of it, but okay.
Hey, is that any way to thank someone? And what the heck is that supposed to mean?
You were so relentless with Lang that you forced Ernest to tamper with the evidence. Thanks to that, I finally had a legitimate reason to arrest him. So how does it feel to bite the hand that feeds you?
The hand that feeds me? I'm not sure I follow.
It's no use pretending with me. You're the one, right? You're the corrupt prosecutor that's working for Mr. Amano in the smuggling ring, right?
No, that would never do such a thing.
What the heck? Our intel's never wrong. In your prosecutor's office, there's definitely someone working with the ring.
Ah, so Agent Lang suspected my relation to Mr. Amano. That must be why the real reason behind his antagonistic attitude.
And on top of that, your mentor was Manfred von Karma, right?
Huh. Knows about karma.
There were non-stop rumors flying around about a forged evidence with that guy. But you're not twisting the truth behind those closed courtroom doors too, are you?
The courtroom is a place where the truth is revealed.
Well, don't worry, it's not only you. The whole lot of you can't be trusted. A prosecutor who never lost in 40 years, every defendant must be found guilty? Fueled by that kind of thinking, isn't any wonder that the court produces nothing but falsities and lies.
It would seem that his disdain extends beyond just me. Prosecutors to courts? Why is this man so angry with us all?
Well, rest assured, the next time we meet, I won't be so forgiving. So don't you forget it.
Dang. Please wait. Agent Shinna. Why does Agent Lang hate all prosecutors so?
Lang is the head of the long-honored House of Lang and Zhengfe. The heads of all police-related divisions in that country were Lang blood.
Were. What do you mean by that? Aren't they still?
They were revered, but that was long ago. But they don't hold that sort of sway anymore. Pepe Hen's backstory, no! Give me a sad backstory. And it was all because of the courts.
And how can that be?
A prosecutor once withheld and tampered with the evidence of one of the Lang detectives found. And that evidence purity was tarnished and cost the Lang family its honor and trust.
But not all prosecutors are like that.
Even so, Lang will never respect the court again, or any prosecutor.
So Agent Lang is a man who hates all courts and is unwilling to forgive I like this. This is fucking like Portsmouth Buddy Fate before they fucking like, you know, got their own set of problems.
Man, what a piece of guy that work is. Come on, Jim, we better catch up. Oh, yeah. Still gotta deliver that thing to the old man after all.
Detective Gumshoe, I believe it's time we wrapped up and headed out ourselves.
Oh yeah, are you going home, Mr. Edgeworth?
No, I've done nothing but be entangled to one mess after another since my return. And if it's alright with you, can you drop me off at my office?
Oh, no problem, sir. I assume that this is gonna be after. So this is I'm assuming that this is before we get do that first case that we do, and even though I'm not seeing the future right now, but anyway.
Excuse me.
Oh yes, what is it?
Thank you very much.
Oh, it's okay, no need to thank me, pal. Just doing my job as a detective.
I guess I was fooled pretty badly by Lance. Oh, cruel fate, what a woman to do when she's been hurt by one she loves. And to think I never realized my father was right there, and I never said anything to him. I knew it. I'm a failure. Ah, there she is again. Goes again, talking to herself.
Miss Pops, I wonder if you know why your father participated in the kidnapping.
No, I have no idea.
Your father died while he was trying to stop Lance, which means that from the very beginning, he had no interest in the staged self-abduction.
Wait, then why did he...
I believe it was because of your presence, Miss Pops.
Me?
Lance realized that the two of you were related, which is why he used you as a hostage to coerce Mr. Devore into cooperating.
Father?
As a felon, Elon, he cannot tell you of his real relation to you. However, as the Amano family butler, at the very least, he was able to watch over you. And it was all he could. But the shape of his overflowing love for you. Go on, speak your mind.
That is... Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, although there is no need to thank me. Uh-oh.
No, Lauren, stop. I mean, this man's so much older than you. Oh my god, the Edgeworth Riz is insane, eh? First Von Karma, now Miss Tenero, and now fucking... Lauren Pops. Hee, looks like you're completely stolen her away, Mr. Edgeworth.
Way to go, sir! Even though I'm kinda jealous right now, but way to go!
Your technique was way beyond the level of a great thief.
Question mark? What are you going on about now?
Wow, your deducing skills may be sound, but you still have no street smarts. You may be dense as hell like any other male protagonist, but okay.
That's Mr. Edgeworth for you.
Yeah, I mean, he still hasn't figured out who I am at all.
Question mark, what does that mean?
If you hadn't remembered it all this time, I guess I'm gonna have to say it. This isn't the first time we met, you know.
Wait, what do you mean, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, how do you know of this girl?
Looks like you totally forgot me too, Gummy.
Gummy?
Here, maybe this will jog your memories. I promise I'll return to see you one day, remember?
That single piece of cloth took me back far into my past. To that fateful day 7 years ago when I first met that den child K and Detective Gumshoe.
7 years ago? Oh my god, we're going to a prequel. That means this... Okay. So the first case was the current case that's in the present right now, but the airport case was before, and then comes the fucking, the kidnapping thing, and then before that, now we're gonna introduce a case that's like 7... Oh my god, the time lapses is kind of confusing in a way. Anyway, I think that's gonna be the end of Miles Edgeworth. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and see you guys all with case number 4 and Turnabout Remnants.